You know what time it is. Blaze it up.
Ah.
Top dog, bottom ball, nigga, burn this shit up. DPGC, my nigga, turn this shit up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we looking back up.
Chilling, watching this fight. Waiting for Tyson to come do his thing. Knock that nigga out. In my room, laying in the bed. Snoop Dogg rapping right now. Yeah.
Step up in this motherfucker, just a swing in my hand. Bitch, quit talking, quit walking, you down with the sick. Take a bullet with some nigga, they just know this shit. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if your ass get crap, just shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the ass, you be believing your stress. Yes, sir.
Hey, I need me another beer. Let me go get another beer. Hey, la 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 la. Smoking gin and juice. And at the same time,
Ain't no pussy good enough to get burned while I'm offended. And that's real deal, how we feel. And now you look us at hoes, know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to get broke off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this, and it's like that and like this and like that, and it's like this, and you know how it goes, so just chill.
to the next episode. Hey, get it, Snoop.
No, big Snoop Dogg. Back up in the east and they bang you jocking my style. You so crazy, Dre say ain't no need to this. As long as we drop gangsta shit. Now look here, bitch, you fine and I dig your style. Come fuck with a nigga, let me do it. Doggy style, I'll be gentle, sentimental. Shit, we bucking Toronto, Lincoln, Continental, coast to coast, LA to Chicago. I get the pussy everywhere that I go. Ask the bitches and your hookers, they know. I get the pussy everywhere that I go. Ask the bitches and your hookers, they know. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot.
Hey, hey, hey,
Try to get it, you walk it like it's hot.
hey, hey,
And if a nigga get an attitude,
hey, hey, hey.
I got the rolling on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Dawn and I roll the best weed cause I got it going on. See, I'm a gangster, but y'all do that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging on my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the only on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Dawn and I roll
What
the
the hell
best
they
weed
cut
cause I
it?
got it going on. See, I'm a gangster, but y'all do that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging on my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the crip side. See, ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ. Two, keep it, one, yep, three. S-N-double-O-P. I can't make it, just break it. See, when I take it, see, I specialize in making all the girls get naked. So bring your friends, all they go come to.
Come on, I'm ready for the main event.
When I got a call, it's like, hey, I just want to do
Yep,
like
that's
a
what
boxing
I'm waiting
situation
for
with
this.
you. My initial thought was, no, Mike is deadly dangerous. If he hits you, he can take your head off. But then as I thought about it more, that's the great Mike Tyson. How could you not? Who don't want to share the ring with Mike Tyson?
How is Roy Jones?
Yeah, I know formidable. I realize this is very complicated. You can't catch that. You scared to catch that.
Damn.
You have no idea what you have in store.
The first two fights was a trip.
I gotta hit you. Gotta knock a motherfucker out. Gotta hurt somebody. It's like David and Goliath. He's a giant, and I'm the little David who only has God on my side, which is only all I need.
Come on, Team Mike Tyson. Tyson gonna do his shit.
Boxing is a brutal sport. This is what I do. When you become a fighter, that's because you can't do nothing else. No doubt he's the best in his generation, I'm the best in my generation. If you're not a legend, you don't belong here.
It's about to go down. Oh shit. That made that ring little than a motherfucker.
We are just moments away here at the Staples Center again. A year that by any definition has not been normal. Well, tonight is definitely not a normal combat sports event, and Israel Adesanya, the undefeated UFC middleweight champion, I was in my early 20s when these two were in their primes, and seeing what they were able to accomplish. Obviously, it's an exhibition. Obviously, they are both over 50. Temper the expectations. They say if you don't expect nothing, you won't be disappointed. This is about curiosity. This is about nostalgia. This is about professional pride.
Yeah, 100%. This is, like you said, nostalgia. Mike is one of those guys, like in his era. Same with Roy. In his era, if you were alive, if you were there witnessing it happen, you can't even describe it. It's something that was just...
Okay, the fight's supposed to start at 9. Come on.
Like, I was a kid, you know, and
I'm feeling good. I got my heater on. Well, that's my air conditioner, but it got heat. Got the heat on. I got my PlayStation over there with all my games. All my little shit.
More than the sport. He is Mike Tyson. Same with Roy Jones. Like Roy, when he was in his... He's the guy that would play a basketball game.
We talked about the age. We've talked about the fact that they have been... well, throughout their careers, involved in so many highs and some lows as well. And what sticks out for you, Israel, when you look at the numbers, that winning streak definitely is impressive.
For me, it's just a record. Like, for me, I just see knowledge passed down. Just, this is crazy. These guys have been around. They're old dogs, and they still got some new tricks up their sleeve.
And their knockout streaks lengthy, 19 for Tyson, 17 for Roy Jones. And yeah, y'all must have forgot. I mean, Roy Jones Jr., obviously a man known for his boxing, his creative offense, much like you, Israel. But he also possessed some pop. The uppercuts, the Glenn Kelly. I mean, that was a posterizing of a fighter when he had his hands down, pop Glenn Kelly. So let's see, Ray, again, final words in terms of what is the realistic expectations tonight?
You know, when the fight was first announced, I said, Mike Tyson. But I didn't include Roy Jones Jr. Anything can happen here. I can't call it.
What would be...
No, you can't call it, nigga.
For you.
What are you talking about?
Showed their true heart, and even 4 rounds. And
He can't call it. I'm calling it. Mike Tyson. Mike.
For both, but for Mike Tyson especially, 2-minute rounds. They were supposed to wear headgear, and, well, if you go back to the rematch with Evander Holyfield, maybe Roy Jones Jr. wishes they were wearing headgear tonight, but it's they're not going to be wearing headgear. 8 2-minute rounds.
Maybe
Mike Tyson
do that.
Maybe you can do that, and I'll call it.
I'm mad about that action.
All right, so here we go. We are just moments away. Legends only live the first night, and here's Mike Tyson's resume. Yeah, it speaks for itself. Started his career with 19 consecutive knockouts.
Come on, man. I'm ready for the fight to start.
Blast, a fire hose blast of brutality. Became the youngest heavyweight champion in history when he defeated Trevor Berbick. Was the 86 and 19 fighter of the year. His prime really between 86 and 91. He was the undisputed heavyweight champion for 3 years.
Who y'all rooting for? Y'all got Mike or Roy? Damn. I got Mike.
Against Kevin McBride, saying that he had lost his love for boxing, but boxing has saved his life, and he is back, wanting to give back to humanity, wanting to give back to his family, wanting to give back to himself. And of course,
I got Mike.
a lot of
I got Mike.
as well. Let's go now to Roy Jones Jr.'s.
Let's see.
All right, and before we get that, let's talk a little bit more about this resume, Israel. Again, the power.
Come on. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Need to hurry up.
The power. But power means you can't get into the target. But the guy, Mike Tyson, knows how to deliver that power to the target. He's got beautiful head movement. He knows how to get inside, great footwork, and deliver that power. And he's done it over and over again. Look at that, 22 or 44 KOs inside the first round. I won't be surprised if we see that here tonight.
Ray, you are an undisputed welterweight champion. Mike Tyson, an undisputed heavyweight champion. Undisputed speaks for itself, my man. What is it like being at the top of the mountain?
Indescribable. Indescribable, but it's all about the purpose, the
Well,
reason.
and we saw Tyson climb the mountain, but he ended up finding a cliff, a precipitous fall. But hey, he's going to try to be as sharp as he can. If he's as sharp as a cliff edge, he might do well tonight. The rapping, but what about the rapping he'll be doing in the ring tonight?
I mean, live action as we're talking right now. This is coming from the Staples Center over in Los
Oh
Angeles.
shit.
Roy
Oh, that
Jones
nigga got
Jr.
on some Kobe
making
gloves.
his way to this
Okay, I
exhibition
see you,
that
Roy.
throughout the whole course of the night. You don't play boxing. There is no exhibition when you're elite level like these guys once were. And
Shit.
I think
Oh shit, don't start buffering.
profusely. The warming up is
Okay, it's
controlled,
about to
yet
go
Francis
down.
backstage, probably to be exuding malevolence. The Tiki Loud crew, I'm Mike Tyson, said he wanted to match the hip hop track that Roy will invariably drop.
Okay.
Singer, actor,
It's
producer,
about to go
Neo.
down. Who?
Oh, say, can you see?
Okay, I'm ready for the main event. Hey, Neo.
The referee in charge of the action.
Okay,
will
it's
be Ray
about to go
Corona.
down.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Come on, Mike.
the
Come on,
officials
Mike.
are ready.
Come on,
The
Mike.
fighters
Come
are
on,
in
Mike.
the ring, and they are ready.
Shit.
So for the millions tuned in watching this live, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hey.
Introducing
Hey.
first out of the black corner.
Okay.
wearing white
I gotta
and
go. I gotta
gold.
watch this fight.
210 pounds. In 75 career fights, he has 66 victories, including 47 big wins by knockout.